you remember my imaginary friends?
You can't remember if you're imaginary friends or the voices in your fucking head.
What's the difference? Do you remember what you would yell to me when I was off in my own world?
Gert to Gert.
Where are you, Gert? Earth to Gert. Gert. Earth to Gert. So I'm starting a podcast, and that's the title.
Gert to Gert.
Yeah. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Earth to Gert. I have been sitting on this one since October. Today's episode is with my sister Kim and my niece Reagan. We originally recorded this to be a bonus episode at the end of season 1, but I never got around to editing, and I actually just finished editing today, like the day it's airing. At the start, Kim and Reagan give updates on their life since we had last recorded, but there have been so many more changes since then. Kim moved into the cutest apartment and is about to become a Kiki. Her grandson, my great nephew, will be here in June, and she's selling her house, the house that we grew up in, so that has been a huge change. And Reagie, that girl, she is off chasing goals and dreams and crossing things off her bucket list, like starting fresh in a brand new city and state, something this kid has talked about wanting to do for so long. So freaking proud of her. So when I started to do my deep dive into learning about mental health, I started to learn about trauma and generational trauma. I talked about it in a few episodes last season and talked about it being a conversation that I wanted to have for season 2. Generational trauma is something that I've heard talked about and referenced in various books and podcasts. When I went through the health coach training program, it came up along with conversation about epigenetics. If you've never heard that word before, epigenetics is the nerdy definition, I guess, or whatever, is that I got from ChatGPT. Is the study of changes in gene activity that happen without changing the DNA sequence itself. So one of the ways it was explained to me is that if you think of like a recording studio and that huge sound mixer, that is your DNA. You inherit all of those buttons and levers, but what buttons or genes get turned up or down, that's epigenetics. And things like stress, nutrition, trauma, nurturing, toxins, sleep, exercise, and your environment can influence those settings of what genes get turned on or, turned up. And this can get passed down to our offspring and their offspring. I think one of the most fascinating things I learned about was this study done on mice. The mice were exposed to a certain smell. I think it was like cherry or something. I forget exactly. But then the mice would get this little zap. So they'd smell the smell, they get a little zap. Eventually, the mice became afraid of that smell. The fascinating part is that that some of the children or even the grandchildren of those mice were then afraid of that smell without ever having received that electrical shock. So suggesting that the shit our parents and grandparents went through could have influenced like who we are as humans. Like, so maybe I had a grandparent that had some bad experience with a snake, and that's why I'm so deathly afraid of them. But this all, like, I guess makes sense from an evolutionary standpoint. If the environment becomes dangerous from predators or famine or toxins, like, it could help the offspring survive if they're born like slightly more alert to those threats. So when I started learning about this and reading books like The Body Keeps a Score and Emotional Inheritance, it confirmed for me this sense that I wasn't in counseling and doing all this work just to heal my shit, that I was healing shit from previous generations and from the environment and society that I grew up in. Our health is determined by so many factors, and generational trauma is just one avenue of understanding. And as we talk about in this episode, like, none of this information is to place blame or shame on anyone. This is simply to understand like how my brain has become wired to react and respond in certain ways. So as always, thank you so much for listening. I don't know why it took me so long to do this episode, but here it is, and a huge thank you to Kim and Reagan for their bravery and sharing their story and having this conversation with me. All right, thanks. Bye. So what's going to be super hard for everybody is trying to distinguish between the three of us now.
Whose voice do you think is going to be the most difficult to distinguish?
I think it's going to be you and I.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know. I honestly just think all three of us. What'd you say about my vagina?
Did you ever know? I said I like it.
Ew, why?
Because I would guess it would be similar to mine. I like mine. So.
Should we compare?
I like mine because I burst.
Should we care?
You're sick.
Compare?
No.
I am currently reading a book where they recommend it.
Really? Mm-hmm. Could I shave first?
If you wanted to.
You should get sugaring.
Sugaring?
Oh.
That's what I get.
Oh, that's what you were talking about? Mm-hmm. Sugaring?
It's so... Never go back.
Oh, that just sounded like my hypnosis.
I think...
So... You were like, so...
Yeah, it's life-changing.
I don't like
the first time hurt so bad.
No, I know. It's gross, isn't it?
Wait, you don't like what?
I don't love relax anymore.
It's so sweet, yeah. Here, try this.
I know, I ruined it for you.
Come on, we got cybersil.
All alcohols.
See, that's,
hard to drink now.
in my head, I'd like rather have a vodka with a Sprite. At least I'm drinking a Sprite or a seltzer.
Seltzers aren't good for you.
They're not. Are they not good for you, or are they just like not good for you? Like they don't have any benefits, but are they bad for you?
They potentially could be bad for you,
Why?
depending on which one you get, because a lot of them have natural flavors in it, which means bullshit.
So just regular.
So like
original.
If you read the ingredients and it's like orange flavored, but there's no oranges in it, how did it get that taste of orange? By chemicals. Your body doesn't know what to do with those chemicals, so it just stores them here, there, and everywhere, and it turns into inflammation.
Takes away everything.
I know, I ruined everything for you. I'm sorry.
I was like, damn, obvious, but everything's in moderation,
so
like better than soda. It's maybe not, though. We don't know.
It is definitely better than soda, 1,000%.
Right.
There's
Harm
way
reduction.
less ingredients.
Yeah, harm reduction.
Way less
Shout out Nay.
Yeah.
You gotta put that in.
Shout out AHI as well.
I know.
Oh, I can't. And OMH.
Wait,
Take it all
can we
out.
put like funny bloopers in this one?
Yeah.
I never have funny bloopers.
I almost had a bonus episode of just bloopers from you.
I know, that'd be really funny.
I feel like that would be like a little fun teaser into like next.
So-
No, not just me. It's okay if it's just me, but
I think
I don't want your Gertlings to be offended.
Gertlings.
if I
cutlets.
do
Cutlets.
Oh my
Cutlets?
Cunt?
Cutlets?
Oh! Wait, licks or lets?
Oh my god.
You're a little nasally.
Pronunciate,
I
remember?
couldn't tell if you said cunt licks or
I
cunt
wasn't
licks.
sure what I said either, and I
And
think I was
kind of
Whatever.
are
trying to figure out what Reagan said. What'd you say?
Don't blame it on my
For some
daughter.
reason,
Oh,
chick
hi,
legs
my
just
girl.
oh, Gert legs remind me of chicken cutlets.
Okay.
Put that on the itinerary for season 2. We have to come up with you should do a survey.
Oh, I could put out a survey.
Of like what episodes?
I think
No,
if nobody
of-
else wants
do
to
you wanna-
chime in,
What the followers should be called.
right?
Will you take a snap with me?
Who are we snapping?
Don't name names on podcasts.
What does that mean?
We're in Williams. Oh wait, no. I guess that's from August 1st. It's just random. I hate that time in my life so much.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's so
Did
fun.
I pressure you?
No, I didn't know what the fuck to do.
Mike's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad mine's not on.
Mics are hot. We talking about Williams? I thought you were farting.
I prefer to separate it by Williamstown.
Oh, Williamstown, right?
Because Williams and
Williams is
Williamstown
great.
are different, right?
Right.
Loved my. Well,
Yeah,
I knew
and
like Coach Young with me.
Look
but
at how much you still follow them. And
it was just a really tough place to be.
The town was tough. The isolation was tough.
Yeah, as a bustling 20 young knees like me. Wow, that gives me a headache.
Why don't we start this bonus episode by doing a little update?
By introducing ourselves.
Yeah.
My
Hi,
name is-
Regie.
why did she get to go first?
Because I'm.
Oh,
She
she
was
went
the
first.
first guest.
Because
but
I'm the favorite.
it's debatable.
Kimberly.
Oh,
No.
why didn't she get a hey, Kimberly?
Nope, it's Reagan's turn.
Okay.
No, that's how I wanted to do it. I was
Oh.
gonna say it to both of you.
Oh, okay. Start over.
Hi, Regie.
Hey, Gertie.
Kimberly.
Kathleen.
Thank you for coming back for this bonus episode.
Thank you for coming back to my
Thank
house.
you for
for this
having-
bonus
Thank you for
episode.
bringing me here.
The people's
Bringing you here.
the peoples are gonna have trouble identifying us. So, Reagan, you talk first, so everybody knows that it's you. Reagan, what is your update since you last recorded? Since we last recorded, how's
When
life?
was that?
April.
So good. Such a fun summer.
I know, right?
It killed the F out of me,
You
but
worked hard though.
I had so much fun. But now I'm actually like enjoying the hibernation.
Yeah.
Like the past 3 weekends, I've just slept on my couch all day.
Good.
And I've enjoyed that. So, seasons. But yeah, doing good. Doing so good.
Yeah.
Did you say?
I'm living with my best friend again.
Are you-
Oh, and
I was gonna
I'm
say, did
sad.
you tell everybody that you left me?
yeah, I love
Again.
my
Did they
mom
know that
again.
she was living here?
Well, I've kind of had a roller coaster of the past.
Yeah.
But this way, that way, every way.
Good
So-
adjusting.
So are you saying, since the last time she recorded, which was when?
April.
April,
May.
May.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember you did an update after the first time you recorded, right? That was in your
That
April.
I didn't hate my life.
Our
as much.
very
Oh, I'm still loving my life.
good. Our very first one we recorded in late February, early March.
And when did you move out? August 15th.
Yep. Collier weekend.
Oh,
She skipped Collier
right.
weekend to move out of the Collier household.
It was nothing personal, Mom.
Oh, no,
But I
I mean, you were missed, that's all.
know, I'm sure.
A
But I'm
Collier weekend,
Kinda
not from
happy
the
to
Collier
live-
household.
There wouldn't have been any room in the car for you.
I would have slept in the trailer.
I
I would have slept in the trailer.
No, Ari and Ryan and Migo were there.
I slept in a hammock that whole weekend.
Oh,
I loved it.
I could have brought mine.
That's definitely, we are there every single
Every
year.
single year.
It's
I
so
love that
nice.
spot.
Oh
Yep.
my gosh.
That
And
was
the
awesome.
dogs were so content
Mhm.
over there.
Agreed.
Yeah. I mean, I
Oh, it was a good spot.
It was
that's
awesome.
So good.
You're gonna
Nice.
love it. Yep.
Yeah.
Kimberly,
Kathleen.
are you ready?
Yeah.
What is your update since we last recorded?
You finished all your updates? So, the big hot topics. My nephew won states.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a fun graduation party.
Uh-huh.
June 22nd.
Didn't mean an exact play-by-play from the
Oh,
last time we recorded. I just meant a general summarization.
On
Has
June,
it been good? Has it been
on
bad?
June 12th, I hung out with members of the class of 92. On June 13th, Mima had RA. Not sure if you guys knew that.
Oh my god.
I was on vacation. My resume was due.
What was
Ankle
your resume
doc,
due for?
Wound care, rheumatology. Yeah, so I got a new job.
Mom, I think he wants to get down.
And yeah, it was a little bit of an advancement opportunity.
A little.
A little bit.
I got a new car.
Wow.
I'm an empty nester.
Again.
Again. That is so gross.
So, tell the peoples,
Oh,
we
what?
don't know what we're calling them, the Gertwings, where
Cutlets.
your new office is. What do you get to drive by all the time?
So, let me take you to July.
Could
Let
you
me take you to August.
Wait.
Because, look.
pause 1 second? Ray,
Oh,
could you also
Mom, I love this artisticness.
Can you also get the slobber off of your mother's shoulder so I don't have to look at it?
Look at.
I would rather not.
So tell me about July.
No, it was August.
Oh, why does
Not
it say?
listening very
Why do you
well.
have 710 up there?
Because I was wondering what 710 meant after we talked about it, but then I think you later said it in a podcast.
It's Nikki's.
Roller derby. No.
Yeah.
Roller
I'm gonna get that tattooed right there.
Yeah.
And you have it on your
But
journal?
the other, look at, so I work at 795 New Scotland Ave. Reagan was number 7. Reagan was number 9. Ryan was number 5.
Wow.
Yeah. And, so yeah, the thing about my new job is I had to park. Well, obviously I knew this when I went for my interview because I knew the area that I would be working in, and the parking lot that I had to park for my temporary parking until I got my parking garage was right across the street from Doug's house. So I was driving by Doug's house, and I still do.
How cool is that?
It's pretty, I actually took like a walk after training with one of my coworkers, and she was kind of like, she was thinking that I knew less about the area than I really did, so it was really hard to kind of like, she was trying to be super sweet and, really like, so, you come out of my office and the emergency room is right here. So the emergency room that Doug and I, are not like right here. It's like, down whatever. That, I first had to park in, with Doug or whatever. And then, so she was like, oh, let me take you to the backside of, the building. And, would be the way that, and it's the way that Bob, Craig, and I walked from the Freihofer's run.
Right.
So, yeah, so then she was like, yeah, let me take you to the backside, to show you like a shortcut or something. And I was like, you know what? So,
I actually know where I am.
yeah, I'm like, see that house right over there?
And you told her?
I did. Yep. Yep.
How
And then
was-
she, good. And then she proceeded to tell me that she was very good. But then she actually had an incident where she was like sick for a few days, whatever. And then she was coming out of work, walking to the parking garage, and like she like had to sit down. She had a pulmonary embolism.
Oh,
I
wow.
was like, wow.
Damn.
And I was like, oh. When I was pregnant with my daughter, I had a blood clot.
Oh, here we go. What, 5 minutes in, that's already a topic?
Here we go.
I know. I didn't say.
Sorry.
It was just
Sorry, that
coincidental
was
that,
in the
we
elevator.
shared.
A blood clot and pulmonary embolism is the same thing.
Could have been.
Had
Had
they
they
not
not
have
have caught my blood clot, it would have traveled to my lungs and killed not only
That's
me, but it would have killed you too.
Oh no.
That's why she had to stay in the hospital for
And Miss Ryan's Halloween or Christmas.
birthday.
birthday.
And Bob and I had to build him a bat cave.
I missed Halloween as well.
Oh, right. You did miss Halloween.
And
Right.
then I said,
It was really...
I will not
You
miss
know what that sounds like
Christmas.
to me?
She
Your
evicted
problem? My problem? I evicted her?
you. Yeah.
Me?
5 days before Christmas, didn't you?
I'm like, I will not miss my boy's Christmas.
Oh,
And then
that type of evicted.
From her womb.
From her uterus.
I thought you said wound.
Alright, so we ready for my topics?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna play something for you.
Oh! This is like Jeopardy.
Oh, is it a...
You ready?
We get to...
No, Mom, not everything's
I know that
competitive.
you've all already heard this.
It has the conversations it brings about, has been amazing, especially in the conversations with my mother. Our mothers play such a significant role in our lives, and our connection with them is extremely important, and it, I think, as we know, sets the foundation for every relationship in our life. And
I'm listening.
we worked together for
Oh my
a long
gosh, you
time
can't
before
multitask.
that even became a conversation for us.
Yes. Yeah.
And I didn't know it needed to be a conversation
I do need a
until it
little
was a
reminder.
conversation.
Until it was a
Right.
conversation.
And that's the thing.
I get...
Our connection with especially in that conversation with
Okay.
in the conversations with,
So that
with my
one
mother.
line is what I want you to hear the most.
Getting back to our moms,
Oh,
right? To about our parents, and we're to kind of understand how our experience was shaped, right? And or how we were shaped. We do that to understand, right? And to be able to experience.
Not to blame.
Not to blame, not to point fingers, not to put somebody in the corner, not to cast them away to some awful island, right? It's
Send me with a volleyball. I'll be happy. Cast me away.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I'm not crying, by the way. I'm laughing.
that's the segue to generational trauma
Yeah.
With Gert, Kim, and Reagan.
with Gert, Kim, and Reagan. I am sitting across from a mother-daughter. Yeah, they're so cute. Can't even tell who's who. What?
She's a liar.
I don't really know how to start a conversation or where to go, but
So would you like me to go, sweetie?
Absolutely. I don't know where we're going, but
You never know. Follow along. From Angie's sentiments, I guess. Oh, how would I say this? The connection with your mother, I think, is something that I always felt that you have it regardless, no matter what, no matter what happens, like it's your mother, kind of that sort of thing. Never really questioned really a whole lot, as you know. We didn't question things.
nope.
But that's not even kind of where I'm going. So I know that I always wanted to parent differently. I didn't know what that meant, but I knew I wanted to parent differently. And
You're very big on never saying because I said so.
never saying because I said so.
you've never said that? Never ever?
I guarantee no.
Well, I never got in trouble, so I wouldn't know.
I mean, sometimes you had to be parented. That's what I always say. You had to be parented.
This is a good kid.
You were a good kid.
I
But
had anxiety.
you didn't have anxiety. I mean, yes, you had a lot of anxiety, but you
Oh, I know I'm good anyways.
you know, you had a very bubbly personality as a child.
You
Moments. I mean, lots of moments.
very much so came into this Collier household with a different personality.
Came in hot.
She came in hot.
I still come in hot. I
still
shake.
come in hot.
I shake it up.
What did you say in the text about tomorrow? What are you gonna bring?
The fun.
The fun.
I meant that with a variety of things. Contraband and myself.
But connection, mother connection.
All right.
Yeah,
Who's got the bone down there?
It's not a bone. It's probably a golf ball.
You can't play with a golf ball, don't joke.
They
They've
never
been playing
do.
with golf balls
For years.
Really?
Right, Sue. They have, yes.
Oh, all right.
Sorry.
They play with skunks.
So, why don't we just jump into how anxiety jumps from generation to generation, how that shit's passed down. You just called me by my mother's name because I was worried the dogs were going to choke.
I mean, that's a good worry, but...
That's a good wording.
Worry?
Worry. Oh.
Query.
Query?
But
we could be your little queries. For you. But there is queries. Like if you have a query.
That's what I was referring to,
I know.
Mom.
I know. I'm
Sicko.
saying. I wasn't even going there.
All right,
I'm saying
anyways.
it would be funny, but
Anxiety.
so I would have to say this would best come from your perspective.
But it's about your life too and your relationship with your mom.
Yeah,
you
but
can talk.
I literally, and I think we are at the point where we're kind of just peeling back a few things. You know what I mean?
I have an answer.
So I feel like I don't know if it's a positive, if it's a negative. I mean, obviously it's a positive. You have a different relationship with your mother than I had with my mother, and I think that's what we aspire to.
correct.
And that's nothing bad. That's nothing, I think every generation wants to do better than the generation
you
before.
wanna
I
learn
think for the
quicker.
most part, each generation does do better.
Yeah.
And I think there was at times probably like we grew up together a little bit, maybe. I mean, even though
Well,
I
like,
did want to go to college.
you would have more recollection of that than I would because now that I'm the age where you had 2 kids, I'm like, holy shit.
I was a beast.
I could not imagine doing that. And like, the whole idea of everyone's doing life for the first time, like, adults, they're just big kids, like,
Right.
growing up. No one's done it before, so
Right.
everyone's figuring it out. I just am very cognizant of the fact that I'm in a very different predicament. But going back to the question, I don't think you realize the like passing down of anxiety until you grow up. And I don't think it's like, obviously it's not intentional, but it's more just about like the state that your parents were living in that you didn't realize, like the survival mode. And I
Right.
don't think I realized that until I got older.
Right.
And now that we talk about it and reflect, I'm like, oh, yeah.
That's
So it's just like the energy and the environment that, like, it's not talked about, and you're not,
Right.
but you just feel it. It's
So can I say that you would almost say that you can almost have a better sense of understanding if there was a time in your upbringing that was like, oh, that was a little like that was a rough patch. Like, oh, maybe during that time it could be like that's what my mother was living through while trying to raise me, which I don't think we have that. We have been fortunate, and this is probably going too deep, but you get what I'm saying? Like, no.
not entirely. I think I
Continue.
sort of have an idea.
Let's say you can look back at your childhood, like, and be like, oh, it was good, but there was like, oh, a couple of years that was like, my mom was an asshole or something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
And
You know what I
so-
mean? And be like,
yeah.
where we don't really know much about,
What may have been going on.
right.
Right.
Or
So yeah, this is where I got to in my healing in my EMDR is I started looking at my mother, our mother, as
You don't have to say our. You can say yours. Bye.
No, Ryan doesn't like that.
What?
I'll be like, sometimes I'll slip up when talking to Ryan and say my mom, and he's like, "Oh, your mom." I was like,
My boy.
"My bad."
So when I got to the other side of,
Oh shoot, I'm
Oh.
unconnected.
Jesus Christ, Reagan, where'd your microphone go?
When I got to the other side of what? The closet?
When you start it's gotta go inside of
Nice, yeah.
EMDR, you start with the presenting problem, you rate the disturbance. When I got to 0 disturbance with
Then you move on.
my presenting problem,
Shouldn't interrupt.
Are you itching your vagina?
Girl, let the girl be a girl.
It's a long way to go before I get to my vagina.
Alright.
It's talk.
So at the end of one of
See
these,
my parody of?
I learned that
it
from
is
Pop.
textbook,
I heard.
but no thank you. I got to the point in understanding just understanding mom, like as a mom, like 4 kids.
Yeah.
Who the hell knows where dad was? You know, or like what the state of their connection was like, and the chaos of that, and then
You think that's
you
gonna
think
pick
of
up?
like the world in the 80s. You started having the news on more. We started getting more processed foods then. We started
They were
getting
good. They were
more.
good. When we started to get those cheese lunches in school, woo. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Like all those like. That's when the big thing, like with the missing person thing, like that
Amber Alerts?
that kid, yeah, like John.
No,
Walsh.
Amber Alerts? No.
Before that,
Yeah.
what was that kid that like John Walsh, right?
Christopher Walsh.
Right?
Yeah, like Missing Persons. Yeah, that show.
Yeah. So like all of that started happening. That whole stranger danger program started happening. Like started getting nervous about walking
Serial killers?
To
They were
church
rampant at
school, like
Rampant.
They were.
yeah.
Yeah, but what a waste the whole stranger danger program was when it's not even
complete waste of stranger danger. Most
I was
Duh, that's what the government does.
right.
afraid of everything. Well, maybe not afraid of
Doesn't
everything.
bring
but yeah, I
attention
guess.
to
Right.
Right.
So
performative.
when I was going through it, I got to that point where I just understood it and understood that her nervous system was hijacked, just like mine was when you told me. Wow, you sound just like mom. And then I went to counseling, like
Right.
so.
And
That's
they
where
they didn't have the tools back then.
Correct,
Obviously,
and
like,
nobody talked about it.
Right.
They, like we definitely have no idea what they could have been, their parents could have been going through. Whereas Reagan does know the shit
Right.
that you were going through. It was talked about a little bit more, even though not a whole lot.
Not until, really not too much.
Right.
Well, because I always felt like I mean,
At least not from you.
yeah, no. Oh, who
So-
was talking
I don't
about it?
I feel like some,
Probably
like,
Gert.
if we bring up Doug's passing, for example, like, I did not know,
the depth
like, anything of that.
of it.
I don't even know, did we even have a conversation?
Probably not.
I think you and I
I
had
just
a
knew because
conversation.
you
Like, I
wore
don't
your
know.
glasses.
Right.
Right.
So I was like, something happened.
And I'm not wearing my glasses. So I'm
I know,
super
no.
If you want me
You
to,
wear
like-
your glasses now. No, you used to though.
Back
you used
then,
to
you
only,
didn't need glasses.
No, only when I drove.
you
I couldn't
only
see far
wore
away.
glasses when you were crying
Right.
Right.
to try to cover
Or
it
when
up.
I had a hangover and I was like going into it. Oh, please edit that. Some people couldn't tell. Be like, oh boy.
So, yeah, let's talk about what your life like looked like then. So, you were what year did we decide this happened?
I'm not sure why you're even including
Probably
me,
like
me in
10?
this part of the
2010
conversation.
was the
Yes.
year. So you were 10.
Yep.
What do you remember from that time frame as far as like your mother, her anxiety, her disassociation, I think was the word we were using.
I feel like I can't really remember specifics, but I just really, like, and me being actually asked this question is the first time I've like thought of that. But what's coming to mind right now is just like feeling a disconnect and not being like not that it was affecting like our relationship, but just being able to tell with you, like you were like, what'd you say, disassociation, just like on autopilot, like
Yeah.
now that I am older and I can look back on it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's classic survival mode. But also in that, like, how else were you supposed to survive now?
I mean, I probably could have gone to counseling a little bit sooner.
Well, yeah.
But again, I didn't have, like, I probably, number one, didn't have time. Number two, probably didn't have the money.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Right.
with the lifestyle,
Right.
being a single mom.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot
It's
of
very,
a lot of barriers to that.
It
we
would have
didn't
taken a
know.
lot for me to like, for it to be worth it for me to engage. And, like, the fallout of, you know, what, like, going to a counseling session is like. So I think the fallout of it would have been, like, you know, if I could do it, like, every other weekend, then that would be great, you know, but.
What role do you think any of that
Getting
played
a little emotional.
oh, that's good.
in?
We've, like, never had these conversations before.
No, you're right.
So,
Do you think any of that played a role into your HIV anxieties and
just came out with that. I was like,
your
I think
Your
we've contemplated this a couple of
breast
times.
cancer?
well, yeah, we have talked about this. But I want to make a author's note real quick and say that, I mean, I just found out, like, what, yesterday or 2 days ago that we were going to film this? Film it.
Oh, we're filming? Oh, God, I hope not.
But when I was reflecting on whatever, just with all I knew was generational trauma, what I immediately think of is like, it's not that you're creating excuses for like your behavior or how you like, you
Right.
know, go about
Yeah.
the world as you grow up, but it's just like explain things.
But
and
yeah.
You're able to
It
better
It helps you
I know.
understand how those neural pathways were formed in your brain.
and how to break them.
Right.
Like, you know, the triggers
Right.
and like why.
Exactly.
Like the why is so important.
Right.
So anyways,
Right. And it's not to blame your mother. It's not to
Yeah.
blame your mother for the way that she handled.
yeah, because I
The
know
most
that she
traumatic.
did the best that with what she had. And
Right.
that goes for everyone, like me
Right.
and everyone I know.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's, you know, like, I know my stance back in the day was like, hence the crying piece or whatever, like, you never let them
Oh,
see
yeah.
you sweat. Like, that's, you know,
That's
been,
the looking back now.
but, sorry,
No.
I've also learned that, like, especially I think well, no, I shouldn't even say especially, probably, you know, like Ryan being a boy, like, it's okay to show up, like, to experience emotions and to see highs and lows of life, like, right?
Yeah.
Like, if,
Yeah.
like, if your kids don't see, like, that you can, you know, go through shit and come out of it, then
Yeah.
they think life is really easy.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's one of
Which it
the
is super easy.
the greatest gifts that I've been given by being the younger sister is I watched you suppress
God,
it.
why am I so, probably because this fucking wine.
I watched you suppress it, and my instinct at the time was that this wasn't good, and I think I probably gave you some encouragement over the years to maybe go to counseling.
Yeah, but you didn't call me Sue. If only you called me
didn't.
Sue,
No, I
that would
didn't.
have worked.
Right.
I know, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, you just making.
So I think the greatest gift I was given was the knowledge that it was okay to heal out loud, and that I have done that in front of my kids, and they've watched me, and you know.
Oh, yeah, no, I used to keep.
I think the most beneficial thing that
Lots
I've
of
learned
secrets.
is that, like, I've always had this thing about being, you know, like a boss woman, an independent woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't need no man, like, I'm,
Which is
yes, obviously,
I mean, we can
yes. But,
talk about how that got to be there too.
well, yes, we can get into that, but because, like, your
No, we probably shouldn't get into that.
your expectation of, you know, like, being a good mom was always being, like, strong and not showing emotion and being the same. Like, you, I feel like you might have felt like you had to, like, be the consistent version. And I mean, it's good, obviously, to, like, emotionally regulate to, like, a certain extent, to not be, like, the highs and lows for kids. But you're able to show emotion. I think it's healthy to do that because you grow up having these emotions and you're like, I'm not supposed to feel this way. Like, well, I know with relationships, I've learned a lot that, like, breaking up with someone is hard and it can hurt. And, like, just like, I feel like, I don't know, no matter what you were going through, I never saw the emotions of it. So I was like you said, wow.
My kids cannot say that.
Wow, life is supposed to be, like,
kids
you're just supposed to carry on and, like, keep it.
well, and it's not a wonder why I'm still single. But
I mean, my kids have seen and gone through every breakup, and I'm still single.
But I mean, that's what I would always say. Like I don't know. Like, literally, no matter what,
Keep them occupied.
like, no matter what would happen to me today, like, I still had to wake up tomorrow, and I still had to, like,
And you would say that.
yeah, like, that's. I mean,
No, and I think
I had no choice.
exactly. But do you agree now that you can still show up and
That's
do
what
that
I
while
was gonna
also
say.
showing a little bit of?
I also definitely.
I'm
did
sitting here
that.
crying, like, I'm not even, like, trying to cry, and it's just, like, a waterwork coming out of my left eye.
Oh,
I
just
think
a
it's
left.
Allergies.
It
just
is.
allergies.
That's why it's, like, just my left eye. I must have gotten bit by a mosquito when I was outside.
No, I was very vocal with my kids, and I was like, I cry a lot, so I couldn't hide it, and I would just, I'm sad today.
I do have to blow my nose, so hold on.
Whew. You want to listen to
Did you see that deep breath? My sleep magic?
your meditation?
Do you want me to go to sleep?
Take a deep.
Dude, it's why I like the bilingual.
The bilateral
Lateral.
stimulation.
I love stimulation, but especially bilaterally.
You like the bilateral.
You're sickos.
Why are you raising your hand?
Can I speak?
Is that
You can.
I will say, like, one of the biggest. I think I need to, like, continue from where I left off, but the biggest. I don't know. I think learning that I've had as I gotten older is, like, what my definition of being a strong, woman is now, and, like, independence and whatever. And independence doesn't have to look like showing no emotion and, not needing anyone per se or whatever.
Right.
It's like having these conversations is like the real strength, and wanting different for your life and, like, doing the work to
right? And I think
heal it.
yeah, and I think being a single, mom, whatever, like, now is real. And I think I might have said this before. Is the first time, like, I really have the time to do so. You know what I mean? To
Again.
do self work.
Every day I'm
to put, not put the work in, but, like, you're so busy putting the work into, and I guess that's parenting in general, but.
I mean, I don't know. I know it's very easy, and why I make the decision to not have children right now.
But I also think there's also a way that you can still do that while, like, it's part of you work it into your everyday life. You know what I mean? Like,
just part of who you are.
Right. But again, when you're in survival mode, going back to.
It's really hard to establish those routines if you don't go into parenthood with some of that already established. It's hard to learn it while you're in the weeds of parenthood.
Schedules of practices and games and this and
and the demands
every day
of
I'm
being
like,
a
holy
parent
shit, I don't know how
in
you
this
guys do it.
world.
And, like, during, I mean, I was coaching volleyball, I was
Right.
coaching softball,
Right.
you know, for
Right.
a good chunk of the time.
Right.
Yeah. It takes a village.
But we don't
does.
have that village
And
anymore.
that's the thing,
as
like,
much.
We don't?
Not us per se, but I'm saying like society.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
The way that
You're not
we
able to get
are
raised by
do-
Jane and me.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Like, even just having, like, you know, during even, like, financial stressful times or whatever, they'd be like, you know, we don't have any extra money, you know, we can't help you, like, you know, pay bills, but we'll feed you every day, you know, every day of the week.
Oh, yeah.
or, you know, do our laundry.
Right.
But yeah, I think some things we knew that we would throw down from generations, but I don't know that I would have, at the time, said anxiety would have been one thing that I would have struggled with.
I
Am I
sometimes.
completely getting off topic?
No, I think you brought us back to where we started.
Wow,
I think sometimes I've wondered how much of it is just learned behavior.
Yeah, learned
And-
responses.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
because we are very, like, conditioned to, like, oh, this happened. Like, I know, basically, like, my mom taught me that I respond this way, or, you know, this is just, you know, what
Yeah.
we know.
Yeah. I watched Micah when she was like 1.5 years old yell at Brayden, and she sounded just like me.
Yep.
So like, she's biologically not my child, so
Right.
that is a learned behavior.
Those kids
Right.
are for sure
Somehow they're biologically mine.
nurture. Nature versus
Nature
versus
nurture.
nurture, I've always
They-
said.
Yes,
But,
they are. You can't take the collar out of those kids.
well, and I think that goes back to, like, you know, and I always will say, like, volleyball, you know, I love volleyball. I learned very good fundamentals. I learned a very good foundation of volleyball.
Correct.
With religion, I learned a very good foundation, you know, ritualistic stuff with, you know, religion. With parenting, I guess, you know, I learned the same kind of fundamental, you know, right from wrong-ish stuff, you know, blah, 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 fundamentals, you know, but then you kind of tweak it a little bit, or you, you know, once you start to question things, or you are able to have a say in how you would want to do things differently.
And I
But
think
again,
for all
that's
of
the
those
whole
categories-
foundation.
all
And
of those categories you just said, for religion, you had those foundations, but then
Right.
once you grew up and got older, like, you tweaked it, and you don't necessarily, like, subscribe to all of that you were taught. And then same thing for volleyball. You didn't stick with those original, like, you know, the game
continue to
evolved,
learn and
you had to
grow,
grow
right.
and, you know,
Right.
learn new things
Right.
and all of that.
Right.
I think
Same
that's the
thing
whole
with-
goal in
with
life.
Parenting.
Yeah.
Yes, and this goes back, I think I said this in one podcast, like, someone said to me once after moving away and then coming back, and
Maybe probably too
yes, please chew your gum really quietly. So I went away to Vermont. My kids were 10 months old when we moved to Vermont. I came back when they were 2-ish, a little over 2.
Eye contact I can't take.
What?
She just, like, stares at me.
Why
She's-
can't you handle eye
She's
contact?
threatened by my eye contact tonight.
No, I'm just like, it's weird because you're telling the
Because
story
I'm
that I know, and I'm
thinking
like,
at the same time.
Yeah,
as
see-
I'm looking. So I'm not really like looking.
I know
at
it's hard.
you, I'm
It's hard
thinking.
because you're. I know. Yes, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So when I came back and I was going through that transition in life, someone said to me, "You've changed," and I was like, "No shit, we're supposed to."
Yeah.
I have 2-year-old twins. How do you not change
Right.
through that experience? How do you not? You know, I was a little cranky.
Yeah, you were a little cranky.
My kids were tough. You
They
remember
were-
what my kid was like when I left? And then I was up there by myself?
Oh, I know
They're
how your kids were.
Dearly, but...
That, as
Right.
tough as Vermont was,
You
that
know
was
how
a
your kids were?
Yes.
yes.
Then they were that little, like putting them to sleep and stuff.
Yes.
I
Because,
was
listen,
there.
I worked 3 nights a week. while I worked, you and Mom were here. The other 4 days, Reagan was with me.
Oh.
Yeah.
In Vermont?
No.
Because
the
I was
first
working?
10 months.
Oh.
Well, just because Reagan was always with me.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You were like her little right-hand man. I remember the one
Always
picture
with
of,
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I knew she was always with you. I just forget.
Yeah, I know Vermont was a tough time, but that house was sick as fuck.
That was a nice house, yes. I love
was.
that
It
house.
was so cool. I miss
Yeah.
it. But yeah, they were really funny. I miss that era. They're cool now too, but
Yeah, they were a handful.
They were,
They were
handful. So,
insane.
right, going back to it,
So,
how do you not change
Right.
through that experience? So, right, the whole point is that we are supposed to change
Right.
and learn from one generation to the next, and we have, and
yeah.
and still knowing that, and in that process, like understanding that how we were raised and it affected our relationships. Reagan, how you were raised is affecting your relationships in your 20s, correct? So like
I'm getting better.
none of us
Much better.
escape
Right.
it, and it's not to blame
Right.
our mother, it's not to blame your mother,
But it's our work to fix it.
correct, and it's our work to understand it. Like,
And I think just know that it's a thing. Like,
Right.
again, when
And
when I first went into counseling after Doug, I was like, I was like, I had a great childhood. You
I
know?
said the same thing. Like,
But
my
it's like-
childhood was great. My parents are still together. I wasn't beat. I wasn't sexually molested.
Right.
And nobody like died suddenly in my family. Like, why am I here?
I was beat.
We have to do the ACE scores still.
You definitely right.
Weren't we
Then
supposed to do that?
We were gonna get into that conversation of ACE scores. Like,
But it also definitely, and I think it definitely, like, the way you interact, the way you handle your emotions, the way you express emotions, the way
Yes.
we never,
we didn't.
Express
And what you
emotions.
do with those
Right,
emotions.
right.
yeah, or,
And that's like
I mean,
that's the stuff like when we talk about our connection with our mother is she was never modeled right, like appropriate or emotions or any of that, and so I think we got more than she got. I think we got definitely
Absolutely.
a lot less negativity and meanness. Grandma R.I.P. was not the nicest woman, so each generation does definitely get better, and like
That's the whole goal.
that's not just it. Obviously, like we were just going to talk about ACE scores. Our other traumas, the bigger T traumas, affect our neural pathways and how we are shaped and all that, and it affects our physical health later on in life.
Body keeps the score.
Right.
Remember how
You're
you?
making weird eye contact with me now. I feel like.
Oh my God! Can you guys just be okay with eye contact? That's a childhood thing that we must talk about. Why
Well,
can't you guys make eye contact?
We didn't even
Talk.
touch
I know.
one another.
I loved when we did, though.
You know the whole like HIV anxiety question you asked a long time ago, and how it relates. Now looking back, I'm like, well, I probably think that the worst case scenario will happen because I saw for you that it happened.
Right.
So that's not really that far out of the realm
Right.
of.
Right. It's easy looking back now to see why your brain had that neural pathway.
Yeah. So like when people don't answer now, I'm like, oh,
they're done.
because that literally.
Yeah. And you just were
Probably why I was so like you literally used to do that. Still kind of do.
used to do what?
Like if you didn't answer your phone, I mean, still kind of do now.
When have I ever not answered my phone?
Are you asking that literally, or is that a rhetorical question?
When have you ever put an APB out on me?
Once
I
a
could-
month.
I could tell you a specific date where I literally was 5 minutes away from calling.
What? Besides when she was in Vegas?
Chief of police
That was
for
like a
Hudson Falls.
dissociative fugue.
Whoa.
Please do not post that because people will commit me.
Oh. All right, Hannah, I love you.
Yeah, that was bad news.
That was
Wait, when?
bad news.
I was literally headed
Yeah, let's tell this story. Can we tell this story? Where were you headed? So
Sit.
this is relative
Sit.
because
Sit. If you want to be up
this
here,
was
sit.
an anniversary. I don't remember what year this was, so this maybe would have been.
So I can say.
I can tell you what year it was.
Really?
Yeah, because I texted Patty. I sent her a message on July 13th, 2016.
Whoa.
Oh.
Hi, Patty. I'm Kim's sister. She said she was going to visit you last night. She's not answering her phone today, so I'm just wondering if she's still with you.
What'd she say?
She didn't respond. That was at 9:32. At
AM?
10, yeah. And I'm at work outside pacing. And then at 10:39, I said, I'm really worried. Please have her call me.
And like my boss, I didn't call into work.
Yeah. I forget how I got
So
notified.
yeah, how?
Someone.
Wait, so you were going out to Massachusetts to see Patty because it was like an anniversary?
Nope, not even close.
Oh.
I was going,
Oh.
Oh.
and I just something happened, and I
She
took
was
this,
going to see another boy.
and I was like, I think it was that anniversary and something. I think it was always on my mind, but like, why would I just go? And I really know. I remembered I put it in my GPS, and I just didn't even tell him, and I just showed up at her door, and I said, hey, this is who I am.
Yes.
Wow.
He reached out to me.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Oh.
Him and I were talking.
Yeah,
And you
'cause I
never
don't-
told him?
No.
Yes.
See, that's
It's all coming back to me now. So
like,
Should I do?
yeah, shit that I'm trying not to do.
So I think I finally sent you
Just go seeing someone in
a
that.
text or call. Like I had been blowing you up, and I finally sent you a text and said, I am about to call WAF. If you don't call me within the next 5 minutes, I am calling him.
Did I call?
You called me within 5 minutes. And I'm like, you fucking asshole. You've been looking at my messages all fucking morning and I've been freaking out.
I wonder why I am the way I am.
So
But I couldn't respond. I didn't know what to say.
Patty said,
I'm alive.
she said later on, I just saw this message. I'm so sorry. If I would have cooked her up and eaten her like some crazy cannibal, I would have already digested her. LOL, sorry for never responding. I said, that's okay. After she finally responded, I was hoping you had cooked her up. I was so mad at her.
Oh my god. Oh,
That was
Yeah.
an awful time.
I'm sorry, Gert.
I know, I
didn't-
get it.
I didn't know what to do.
You were processing trauma, but
I know, but
tell me you're alive.
next time I will.
There's not gonna be a next time,
Next
but
time
Jesus,
I will. If it ever happens again.
it's never going to.
Well,
So what else about? Did anyone have any other thoughts about what?
Oh, and I also think, this coming from a parent, and it's funny because I remember I always used to tell you, like, whatever, you're going to be in therapy anyways. Like, you're going to be in therapy because of me or something. Like, it was like a joke.
Is it a joke?
No.
Like, were you? When?
I think I was
what was
probably
your
like,
meaning of it? When
I
you
was
were saying
probably
it?
like thinking I should be in therapy because of my mother. Like, I know you're going to be in therapy. Or, I was very therapy oriented for a hot second back then for other people. Obviously
Right.
not for my own self. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I'm really not trying to pick my nose. And I can't even pick my nose because of these fucking goddamn
Mom,
nails. and I
remember,
can't
it's not
pick
even
them.
videotaped. No one would even know.
I know, but you guys know. I'm not going to sit here and pick my nose in front of you guys.
I don't care.
I don't care either.
But what was I saying? Oh, you guys are really good listeners. Oh, about saying that you would always end up in therapy. Because
Yeah.
of blah, blah, blah. Look at.
So she's in therapy because of you.
Well, yeah. And I think again
Okay.
we've had therapy sessions. Like we've talked, like kind of
Yeah.
like Gert and I have talked,
Yeah.
stuff out. I think it's the people that you don't have
Yeah.
that aren't open
I
or
think-
receptive to these conversations. Like,
But I want to make a note that we started having these conversations like later in life. Like the
Yeah.
goal for these
Right.
podcasts and talking about it is hopefully
Right.
that
You get it
people
going
like
sooner.
the whole goal
Yeah.
of I feel like what we've talked about a lot is just generationally like closing the gap in how
Yeah.
early people are learning about this.
Yeah.
Like limit the damage as much as you can and have these conversations and
And I
start
just
doing the work early.
want to say that I don't now think that I'm in therapy because of my mother.
Right.
I understand the role that first relationship played in my life and my brain shape and chemistry and, you know, whatever. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's all.
Is it?
Go ahead.
Is
But
it
I mean,
all?
to even, I'm sorry, like even to, and this is a huge, like whatever, just the like the research or the knowledge or the awareness, information, blah blah blah, of even like the womb environment and the the cortisol, like you think, you do all the things, right? You take the prenatal vitamins, you do this, but you don't think about like your not state of mind, but your like
Yeah,
I mean,
what her nervous system,
right?
What the
Like
the mother's nervous system's
Yeah.
like, what she's eating, what her stress levels like. Like when I came around, she had a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old, and right, 5-year-old.
So that means we're only 4 years.
Oh, well, I was thinking when she was pregnant, but you're right, she wouldn't have been. But right,
Yeah.
all
so
of
I mean
that
that's
is a factor in how we turn out.
Yeah.
So, segue here. The ACE scores.
Oh, can we pause that?
I don't
'Cause I have
know
one
mine.
more. Not pause, but I have one more thing. And it's also like, and I did already say this, being open and receptive to feedback, and being, and it's very difficult, but then, or I mean, I think if you can look back and be parented by different versions of us, you know what I mean? Like maybe that gives hope or, grace, or not even grace is probably not the word, but
Yeah, I like the word grace.
once you know better, you do better.
That's right. I think there's a podcast out there about that.
Yeah?
Like your podcast?
Yeah, I was talking
Oh.
about one. I got one title.
Oh, I was like,
Title
oh, what
that.
was the name? Maybe I'll listen to it tonight. Instead of
I picked up what you were putting down.
Thanks, Brady.
I'm sorry, guys.
So-
I'm still paying attention. I'm just doing something.
ACE scores, the higher they are, the more prone to disease you are. That's research is out there. So the more traumatic events, ACE stands for adverse childhood events. Experiences. Sorry. With all of that, like the nutrition piece and all that, like if you have also gone through a lot of trauma in your life, like you're more prone to disease. And so one of the questions that was asked in the last podcast
By Angie.
by Angie was why I went into health coaching. And I told her the story of watching the ad on YouTube for the school that I went to. And it sounded like a career that was right for me. But the deeper why is because that ad talked about autoimmune diseases and, how healing the gut, like all that, like whatever. And so this would have been in 2019. Do you remember what our life was like in 2019 with our parents?
Was it mom or dad? Oh, Reagan just graduated, so it was her
Pop had the heart attack.
Pop had a heart attack, and then what happened right around the time Dad had a heart attack? It's when the RA.
Mom got diagnosed with RA.
Yep.
Oh,
Diagnosed,
that was the
but
same.
wasn't she?
No, I think that's when all the flare-ups started happening, right? And then you forced her to go to the doctors.
Oh.
So my why.
Oh, I have health coaching, dad.
So yeah, that in 2019, Dad had the heart attack. Mom was diagnosed with RA,
I remember getting the call
and
Yeah.
in the locker room.
Who did call you?
I think my dad.
And did he go pick you up?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, he definitely did not drive home.
I probably had my license suspended anyways.
True. Yeah, you were. But yes, and you probably were not allowed to drive. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no.
I'm not really kidding.
So yeah, that was my deeper why. Is to try to gain some
So
knowledge.
yes, Mom had been diagnosed with RA at that time.
Yeah.
Mm.
What else? I don't really have anything else.
How long was that?
We've got more than close to 2 hours of audio.
That went by that fast?
Hour